exploring Europe's cultural tapestry. Welcome to our journey through Europe's rich cultural and linguistic landscape. This video offers a deep dive into the continent's diverse cultural practices, stunning UNESCO World Heritage sites, and the multitude of languages spoken across its lands. Join us as we uncover the cultural awareness that history buffs crave and enrich your understanding of Europe's unique identity. Europe is a continent where diversity is celebrated at every turn. From the icy fjords of Scandinavia to the sunny beaches of the Mediterranean, each region holds its own cultural treasures. The distinctive cultural characteristics of Northern, Eastern, Western, Southern, and Central Europe not only highlight its diversity, but also its historical depth. Let's begin with Northern Europe, where countries like Iceland and Norway captivate us with their Viking heritage, folklore, and modern adaptations of ancient traditions. The Icelandic sagas and Norwegian myths echo through time, leaving an indelible mark on their culture's storytelling practices. Touring Eastern Europe brings us face-to-face with historical marvels in Poland and Hungary. These nations offer a tapestry of medieval castles, folk art, and timeless traditions that have shaped their cultural identities over centuries. Eastern Europe stands as a testament to resilience and adaptation over tumultuous historical periods. Western Europe, home to iconic places such as France and Germany, showcases its cultural power through art, philosophy, and architecture. The French Renaissance, German classical music, and modern artistic movements have all significantly influenced world culture. Southern Europe entices us with Italy and Spain, where art, cuisine, and language intertwine to create vibrant cultures. The Renaissance started in Italy, nurtured by patrons like the Medici family, while Spain's literary heritage is immortalized by the works of Cervantes and the visual spectacle of flamenco dance. Lastly, Central Europe invites you to delve into Austria and Switzerland's cultural landscapes. From classical music to alpine folklore, these countries demonstrate how geography and history mold unique cultural identities. Europe's standing as a custodian of ancient history and heritage is showcased through its numerous UNESCO World Heritage sites. These treasured landmarks attract millions globally and preserve the echoes of the past. The Colosseum in Italy, a grand amphitheater from ancient Rome, represents the prowess and the complex social life of the Roman Empire. It stands as a symbol of architectural genius and a window into Rome's imperial past. In the UK, Stonehenge presents a mystifying array of stones deliberately placed for ancient ceremonial purposes, captivating historians and archaeologists alike to untangle its secrets. Next, the Acropolis of Athens, Greece, epitomizes classical architecture and philosophical evolution. From its high-sided vantage, this site reminds us of democracy's birthplace and the principles that still guide modern societies. Spain's Alhambra takes us on a journey through intricate Moorish architecture and design, demonstrating a period where art and science flourished under Islamic rule, leaving a profound legacy in Spanish culture. Austria's Schönbrunn Palace showcases opulence and enlightenment through its stunning gardens and Baroque architecture. It reminds us of the Habsburg dynasty's influence across Europe. The myriad of languages spoken across Europe fundamentally shapes its cultural tapestry. Each language acts as a vessel for history, storytelling, and cultural identity. You'll find languages in Europe divided into families, each contributing to the continent's multilingual identity. Romance languages, including Italian, French, and Spanish, trace their roots back to the Latin of the Roman Empire. These languages' melodic tones and elaborate literature capture the essence of Europe, from Dante's epics to modern French cinema. Germanic languages consist of English, German, and Dutch, among others. These languages spread through historical conquest and trade, influencing laws, literature, and scientific discourse throughout Europe. Slavic languages include Russian, Polish, and Czech, each bearing the mark of Eastern European resilience. They symbolize unity and cultural perseverance through significant political upheavals. Celtic languages, such as Irish and Welsh, deeply connect to traditional storytelling and poetry, echoing the legends and myths of the Celtic tribes across the British Isles and Brittany. Baltic languages, primarily consisting of Lithuanian and Latvian, are among Europe's oldest tongues. Despite modern influences, they remain quintessential to preserving Baltic folklore and national identity. In a continent defined by multilingualism, The cognitive, social, and cultural advantages demonstrate Europe's pursuit of interconnectedness and shared heritage through language. Efforts to preserve dying languages exhibit the commitment to maintaining cultural diversity. Language acts as a foundation for cultural history, and its extinction equates to losing heritage. Europe actively supports the preservation of regional dialects and endangered languages through educational programs and community initiatives. Languages significantly influence cultural expression and identity, encouraging Europe to celebrate linguistic diversity. From daily communication to rich storytelling traditions, languages are deeply embedded in Europe's cultural foundation. Europe's tumultuous history profoundly impacts its cultural and linguistic landscape. Historical events such as the Roman Empire, the Middle Ages, or World War II have left marks on societies, influencing how cultures evolve and adapt. The European Union plays a fundamental role in preserving and promoting cultural diversity, fostering transnational projects that allow people to engage with their neighbors' customs, languages, and history. Cultural festivals offer a vivid glimpse into Europe's diverse traditions. These celebrations not only preserve historical customs, but also offer vibrancy and vitality to local communities. Consider Germany's Oktoberfest, which showcases Bavarian traditions, crafts, and cuisines, attracting people worldwide. This festival underlines the significance of preserving regional customs and the value of cultural exchange. In Spain, La Tomatina creates a fascinating splash of color as it draws visitors into a playful yet historic tradition of the Valencian community. Its visual spectacle promotes communal participation and cultural pride. Italy's Carnival of Venice symbolizes historical mystery and elegance, with elaborate masks that offer insights into the art and psyche of the Renaissance era. Such festivals play a role in keeping stories of centuries-old practices alive. Art forms a pivotal role in expressing Europe's cultural diversity. From Renaissance paintings to modern art movements, Europe's artistic heritage represents various societal transformations and regional identities. Literature in Europe carries cultural narratives and traditions across generations. Whether through the epic poetry of Homer or the existentialism of Sartre, European literature offers a comprehensive view of human experience and thought. Architecture across Europe stands as a witness to its historical epics. Each structure, whether Gothic cathedrals in France or Baroque palaces in Germany, tells a story of the time and place it was constructed, acting as a cultural bridge from past to present. Music and dance traditions richly contribute to European culture. Classical music's technical sophistication, or the rhythmic flamenco of Spain, demonstrates how performance arts reflect and influence cultural trends. In modern times, Europe's culture continues to blend tradition with innovation, creating vibrant expressions of identity. This fluid interplay establishes continuity between the past and future, ensuring cultural heritage remains relevant. Europe's cultural landscape offers valuable lessons in embracing diversity and cultivating interconnectedness. By recognizing and celebrating these differences, cultural awareness leads to deeper appreciation and empathy. We find that through deeper cultural understanding, there is an invitation to participate in the shared human story that transcends borders and languages. Cultural awareness becomes a conduit for historical insight, personal growth, and shared stories. In conclusion, Europe's diversity in culture and languages provides a unique opportunity to explore its profound historical context and cultural identity. For history buffs, this journey enriches cultural awareness, providing deeper insights into the continent's transformative heritage. As we close, reflect on the snapshots of Europe's cultural and linguistic tapestry. Let these images inspire curiosity and appreciation for the continent's richly woven history that continues to shape the world. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through Europe's diverse cultural landscape.